Hi everybody, Grit21 back with another video, and today I have kind of a fun project video. Last night a friend of mine gave me this Dell Latitude D620 laptop, and the problem with this laptop, according to him, is that at the back of the laptop there is this power port here that apparently he says he doesn't know if it's like corroded or shorting out or whatever. Apparently, I guess it's not charging the battery or something. So I thought since I was going to do a tear down of this, or at least tear off the back of it, I would make a video about it. So I'm basically just, I've got a couple different tear down guides over here on my other laptop that's on the tray over here. So I'm going to just try to figure out if I can tear it down somehow and get to the part that I need. I don't want to go too far and not be able to put the laptop back together, but at the same time I need to be able to get to the part that I need, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect with this. So you're gonna basically just watch me just tear down the laptop. I'll do like a time lapse so you can just see me take all that apart and stuff. So without further ado, I guess we'll get to it, and yeah, this should be interesting. It's always good when you do teardowns to mark the screws so that you don't lose anything. So I'm going to take a piece of paper and just basically draw squares and mark out the screws and stuff and go from there. If you find you're dealing with small screws are really tight, what I recommend doing is taking something that has teeth like this does, and if you actually, because of the way these are made, it grips and gives you some extra torque. That's why I've been taking the pliers and gripping it like this so I get some grip and stuff, because some of these screws are very, very tight, and as I've learned from experience just by taking things apart, it's always helpful to have pliers around that can grip your tiny screws, because they slip even though they have the grips on it. So it makes sort of like it's like if a gear were to grab against another gear, and it creates the torque and stuff. So it's similar to using a drill, and then the drill has torque adjustments, so just gives you better grip and makes this type of process much easier to deal with. I think most of these are all body screws and stuff. At least it's good to segment all that off. And what I'm doing off camera here, you guys can't see it, but I actually have a white piece of paper off camera, and I've created, maybe I can do a little pan around here, excuse me a moment. What I'm doing is I've created sort of a grid, as it were, and I'm marking, well, not all screws, but at least two of the screws I've marked as the hard drive. One of them is marked as the body, and just basically helps me just sort of see all the screws and stuff so I don't like lose anything and such. So just another repair tip: if you don't want to lose track of things, excuse me, my phone goes off. If you don't want to lose track of things, I would definitely recommend just, creating a little grid paper for yourself, marking it as you go with a pencil, and just, write what everything is. So that way when you go to put stuff back, you're not sitting there wondering what's going on with everything. So that makes it easier to do all that stuff. So just some little tips that I've learned and stuff I've taught myself. So if I can continue on. Alright, so apparently, in order to take this apart, have to go further than I really didn't want to go that far. Some guides online are recommending that you take off the keyboard and get down to the bottom level, but I really would not like to do that because that's a bit more than I am willing to get into. So I'll just keep going from the underside because I don't need to get to the whole thing, just parts of it. So I'm hoping that maybe I can just make my life be made a little easier and Alright, so I found a video online that explained that this whole optical drive comes right out. I wish I'd known that, because now I feel really kind of stupid. So my question is, do I even really need to bother? Because I really need to just get to the back, not the whole thing. I just need to get... why is this so hard? What I would like to actually do is, I'd like to actually turn the laptop on. So I'm actually going to reassemble all the screws, put everything back, and I'm going to actually turn on the computer or attempt to turn it on and see what it's not doing. It won't turn, it's basically the laptop won't turn on. It's basically what's coming down to. The laptop is not turning on. So I guess, as much as I hate to, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off, I guess, and just take pictures of things as I go. Processor somehow got fused to the heatsink. What? Are you serious? Oh. Wait a minute, it's not fused, oh, it's just very stuck. Oh my god, wow, that, That's, there was absolutely no... This processor is not locked down. It was locked down by the heatsink, not by the... There's supposed to be a heatsink screw. And that heatsink screw... Actually, there's not even an arm that holds the whole... What the heck happened to this? Because what I think is wrong, and I saw this online, was that there's these 3 pins that grip onto the power supply plug, and it's supposed to keep it from sliding out. I don't think the check pin is, or the check plug is messed up in here, because there's a signal pin. And then there's these 4 outer pins, and they look like they're pushed in, like they've just been worn and pushed in. So I want to, I want to use a safety pin to try to push those pins out, because I'm wondering if it's not getting power like it needs to power the whole board. It's easier to show than explain, but I think I know what I need to do.
Okay, there's different lengths of safety pins, and I think they're different widths, so to speak.
What's the smallest you have? Because
the smallest I have, the pin itself is actually about that long.
What's a diameter?
Oh, it's really, really tiny.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah.
Okay, but you have to remember you don't have something very big between your fingers. Okay?
I mean, if it's a good length, but it's a small diameter, it can fit into a hole this size. Like the little... Here, come here.
I'll get it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, getting voltage. That is, alright, that's good. That is a very good sign. I'm gonna unplug this back here. Going to ever so carefully remove. I'm gonna actually end the video here, guys, and I'm gonna create a part 2 of me reassembling the laptop. So that should be fun. So yeah, this has been Grid 21, and I will be back with part 2. And on that, I will please comment, like, and subscribe to the video. If you have any comments or questions about anything that I did with the laptop, please feel free to ask. And on that, I'll catch you guys later.